And what up everybody, Anime Junkie, and today we're doing What If Naruto Went Back in Time, Part 5, and now let's get to the video sponsor.
もしも僕が今晩のカレーを残さず食べたならよかったのかな君はひどく顔をしかめてもう食べなくていいよって言ったんだけど
Okay guys, since it took so long to hit that like goal, I'm gonna lower it down to 1,500 likes, and make sure to hit that like goal, please, because I really want to start uploading much more, and since I'm only doing 2 series on the channel, you guys have to hit those like goals or I can't upload the next part. And the reason why the video is late is because I completely forgot about the like goal. It's because you guys took so long that I just left it there and just hope that you guys eventually get there. And by the time this morning I checked that the video and the like goal, because I hadn't checked it in a while, and I realized that it was already at 2,000, so I had to make it real quick. And if you're thinking, oh, somebody else is gonna hit that like goal and eventually it'll reach it and I don't have to like the video, please like the video, because it will eventually get there, and it will get there faster if you take the initiative and actually like the video. Also, this is also an experiment video that allows me to see how fast you can actually hit the like goal. So depending on the speed that you hit the like goal, I'll decide if I should add a 3rd series or maybe even a 4th series, so I can juggle those 4 series around, because I want something to upload, and it really annoys me when I can't upload because the like goal hasn't reached or anything like that, so that stops me for uploading. And the reason why I didn't add another series in that time is because I wanted to see if you guys can actually hit the like goal really fast, and if you guys can do that, then if I accidentally put out 3 more series out and you guys hit the like goal really fast, I won't have time to actually upload and put parts out for those other series that I'm going to do. And by other series, I'm not going to actually start any new series right now, is because I still have a lot more baggage left, like previous series that I still need to finish. So that's why I have to finish those ones out, then this one, and then actually start uploading new content. And I really want to do that, but the longer I wait, the less ideas are always taken away, and I won't be able to make those ideas because someone else will do it by the time I actually reach that point. But anyways, let's actually get to the summary now. Last time, Menma became the Kage of the Snow Village and improved and created new technology and advanced technology to improve the condition of the village and the surrounding villages. Menma also absorbs the Hidden Sound village and recruits Orochimaru and his men into the village. Naruto, on the other hand, improves his reputation in the Leaf by improving the technology of the village and becoming the 2nd seal master in the village, helping the village out immensely. Okay, before I start, let me tell you, in this part I'll be talking about the 3rd blood clone and about him and Karin, and I also plan to have the clones have their own families after their mission or big mission is done. So Naruto's mission is to make sure the village is safe, also the next generation is strong enough to protect the village, also to become the Hokage as soon as possible. Menma's mission is to create a place safe for the Utsutsuki clan to live and incorporate themselves into the normal shinobi world, also helping Naruto in the future to bring world peace. Now finally, clone number 2, who is now going to be named Kensei Uzumaki. His goal is to start and create a group just like the original Sasuke, with Suigetsu, Jugo, Karin, with some additionals like Akatsuki to create a group to kill Jigen, and spoiler alert, Ishiki Otsutsuki. Now since the explanation is out of the way, let's actually get to the story. Now Kensei is with Karin, who still believes that his name is Menma, or is a twin, not actually twin, a clone of Menma. So Kensei and Karin were leaving for a mission that was ordered by Menma. As they arrive at the gate, they see the Yukikage, or it's Menma, with Kimimaro and Haku. As they get there, Menma actually starts talking to Kensei. So Kensei, are you going on your next mission? Everyone looks around and is like, who's Kensei? Kensei gets a happy face and says, finally I can show my real face. Oh, by the way, I decided to change something. When Naruto created the 2 clones, they looked completely different from each other except for their eyes. One had red long hair, and that is Menma. He had red long hair and green eyes, and the other one had blonde hair and green eyes, and he was Kensei. And he also transformed into Menma to actually make the job faster, so they can help each other take care of the snow village way quicker. Also, both of them had the same personality, and they didn't have the experience to change their personality to their own liking, so they were practically the same. Menma ended up becoming a more serious type and more of a leader. Kensei became more of a playful and cheerful type and more talkative and social. And if you want to see them, they're on the screen right now. After saying that, Kensei's face started changing. His hair went from long to short blonde hair, and his face changed a little. Everyone was too shocked to say anything except for Menma. Karin was the first one to come out of her shock. Hey, wait, why did your face change? And what does he mean by Kensei? And Kensei wasn't actually shocked about this because he already created an explanation with Menma about how they're gonna explain their different appearances. Well, you see, me and Menma are actually fraternal twins. I got blonde hair from our father, and he got red hair from our mother. We both got green eyes from our mother too. And my name is Kensei Uzumaki. And now if you're gonna ask why I changed into him, because he needed a solid clone to gather allies, so I changed into him, and he needed shinobi to respect him for his power, not me for my power. And we're exactly the same in every aspect except for our appearance. Menma then steps into the conversation and says, yes, that's exactly right. I could have done everything myself, but we were on a time limit, and now Karin and Kensei are going to the Leaf Village for a secret mission, and I've already explained the mission to Kensen, and he will let you know what the mission is about, Karin. Since that is done, I'll be heading to the Hidden Mist Village now. After that, he grabs Kimimaru's hand and Haku's hand and teleports out of there. Karin looks at Kensen, can you do that too? Cause I want to get this mission over with. Kensei smiles, well I can, but this mission is gonna be a long mission even with the teleportation. Karin slumps down, man, I thought it was gonna be a quick one. Kensei starts concentrating, and then he finds the mark. Good, Naruto placed the mark on the correct spot. Flashback 2 days ago. Naruto, after doing his daily dose of D-rank mission, he was going home when he sees an eagle with a golden chain on his claw. He sees this and smiles, and he jumps up and takes the scroll, and the eagle flies away. He opens the scroll and sees it, so they're up to that plan. That's good. Things are moving fast. Naruto moves fast, and after 10 minutes he arrives at the Uzumaki temple. He places a mark inside of the temple and creates a barrier, and also takes the Uzumaki devil mask, or demon mask, whichever one you want to call it, and places it inside. End of flashback. Kensei and Karin disappear from the spot and appear inside of the Uzumaki temple. Karin looks around and asks Karin where they are. Kensei replies, we're inside the Uzumaki temple in the Konoha village. She is shocked. What? How did we get here without anyone noticing us? Kensei tells her that his boss, Naruto, placed a mark here and also a barrier that no one would be able to sense inside or sense any chakra activity inside the barrier. Karin is shocked again because she just remembered that Menma and Kenshin work for someone and she really wants to meet this mastermind. Then she remembers, oh, Lord Menma said you were going to tell me about our mission. Right, our mission is to recruit strong shinobi and take over Akatsuki and use them to destroy the potential powerful enemy in the future. He's going to be very strong if he succeeds in his plan. Okay, but why are we in Konoha? Because here we're going to resurrect some powerful shinobi. Karin doesn't understand, but she stays quiet for now. Kensei does some hand seals and drops a drop of his blood, and it turns into another Kensen. The real Kensen passes the demonic mask towards the clone, and the original makes a shadow clone and unseals 4 white Zetsus, and the shadow clones pin them down. The blood clone starts the ritual. The Reaper appears, he cuts his belly with the knife, and the blood clone is killed. After that, 4 shiny white balls enter out of the Reaper and enter the bodies of the white Zetsus. The shadow clones dispel, the white Zetsu starts changing form, and the first one changes into a woman with long red hair. Next to her is a man with red armor with brown long hair, and next to him is a man with blue armor with white hair, and finally the most important one to Kenton is a man with blonde hair, blue eyes, and throughout this process Karin was shocked and mind blown. Right in front of her was the princess of the Uzumaki clan, the first Hokage, second Hokage, and the fourth Hokage. Karin just agreed to stay quiet and just go with the flow. The 4 people look around and they see Kenton and Karin. Mito is shocked because she can sense Uzumaki blood in them, but then she senses her husband's chakra and turns around and jumps on him, saying that he missed him. Then Hashirama and Tobirama starts talking. Minato is also questioned by who he is, and he introduces himself as the 4th Hokage. He starts talking with each other, and then they're stopped by an unfamiliar voice. I'm sorry to stop your reunion, but we need to get at the matter of hand. Everyone turns around and looks at Kenton. So, you are the one who summoned us. What is the meaning of this? Kensei smiles. The reason I summoned you here is to bring peace to the shinobi world. Everybody looks shocked, except Kenton and Karin. Tobirama asks again, What happened to the shinobi world that you had to call us? Nothing happened, but it's not gonna stay that way for long. At the end, Kenshin shows a really sad face, but changes it quick, but all of them noticed it. Let me show you instead of explaining it. He does a few hand seals and says, Nippon, memory viewing technique. After that, everybody got a preview of what happened in the original timeline. Naruto when he was a genin, and how Sasuke and Naruto fought up until the end of Naruto's life, or when he defeated the leader of the Utsutsu clan and went back in time. Minato was on the ground crying after seeing his son go through all of the things. Hashirama and Mito were comforting him. Tobirama was in deep thought, and then he asked, "Where were you when this happened?" Kenshin smiles. "I didn't exist. I'm a blood clone of Naruto who developed his own thoughts and feelings." Everyone is shocked, even more Minato and Karin. Karin because Menma and Kensei are the strongest people she's ever seen, and they're just clones. And Minato because this is his son, and now he's a father of Menma, Naruto, and Kensei. He runs up to Kensei and hugs him and says sorry for everything. Kensei cries a little too, and he has been missing. Minato and Kensei separate. Tensei tells everyone that their goal is to take control of Akatsuki and kill Jigen. Finally make peace with the Utsutsu clan, and Kensei tells everyone to gather around, and he teleports everyone out. Back to Menma. Menma, Kimimaru, and Haku appear in the village hidden in the mist. Menma starts sensing for Mei's office, and he grabs Kimimaru and Haku and teleports in Mei's office. As soon as they appear, they get attacked by Ayo and Chojiro because they thought it was an attack, and Kimimaru and Haku block the attack, and Menma releases his chakra pressure on everyone except Kimimaru and Haku. Mei, Ayo, and Chojiro were crushed underneath it, and at that moment they lost all hope against this god until he spoke. Sorry to drop in like this, I just wanted to meet the future Mizukage and help her out. It took them a while to understand who he was referring to as the future Mizukage, and they got up and Mei asked, "What do you want, Yukikage?" She's still on guard. "Don't worry, I'm not here to attack. I'm here to offer you a deal, Miss Tumuri." She smiles. "So, what is the deal? And what is your name, by the way?" "Oh, sorry, my name is Menma Uzumaki, and the deal is if I were to take care of the Mizukage and make you the next Mizukage, then will you be able to be our first ally into making peace real? Also, you have to give us the tailed beast over to our village as a sign of peace treaty." After hearing the demands, Mei thinks about it, but Ayame had enough, and he went into attack Menma. He was blocked by Kimimaru. "What? How dare you attack Lord Menma, you ant?" Menma stops him and calms him down, and Mei did the same with Ayo. She agrees to the terms but tells him to keep the Mizukage alive. Menma then disappears, leaving Kimimaru and Haku with Mei. Mei realizes that Haku is from the Yuki clan, so they talk. Menma appeared in the Mizukage's office. The Mizukage turns around, but he has red Sharingan eyes instead of normal eyes. Menma smiles and says, "Hey Obito." After that, Obito was shocked, but then his face gets dark and he starts attacking. Before he even attacked, Menma was able to stop him with golden chains that came out of him, and the genjutsu was stopped. The Mizukage was knocked out, and then the real Obito with black zetsu came out with Kamui. Menma attacked Obito. Obito tried to permeate through the attack, but Menma created a space lock seal, so Obito was hit with a heavy blow. Black Zetsu was able to see that this is a bad situation, so he tried to sneak attack, but he was able to be tied in chains and then sealed into a small black ball by Menma. After that, Obito recovers from his attack, but he is also covered up with chains, and then Menma says, "Obito, just wait a little, you understand after this." And then he does some hand seals and says, "Nippon, memory viewing technique." And that is it, guys. I hope you guys like this what if series. If you want part 6, I believe, yeah, part 6, you guys can hit the like goal, and please make sure to hit the like goal really fast, because you know this is an experiment video and I want to see how fast you can hit this like goal, so I can decide which like goal to actually make you guys hit in the next video, and also to decide if I should actually work on the previous videos now on the side, and also my new projects that are going to be coming out, so you should be watching out for those too. So yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for my future videos, and as always, Anime Junkie out.
もしも僕が今晩のカレーを残さず食べたならよかったのかな。君はひどく顔をし